Alright guys, what I'm going to quickly go over now in this video demonstration is some old school hip and glute based exercises that I did back in my track and field days. We would do these a lot in our warm-up routines. We would do them circuit style, high repetition ranges. So, like I said, excellent for use on resistance training days, especially when you're doing lower body stuff, or sprint interval days, hill sprints, sled pushes, prowlers, just to get the hips and glutes properly activated and warmed up. Alright, so with all these exercises, you want a slow, controlled tempo. We don't want excessive limb movements, swaying, use of momentum. Alright, we want to isolate the muscles as much as possible, so let's keep a slow, controlled tempo as we lift and lower the legs. Repetition range, minimum 10 per leg. We're looking at probably 15 to 20 per leg on most exercises. And again, based on the position we're in, if we're in a sideline position, we'll stay in that position and do all the exercises sideline for one side and then switch to the opposite side. Just makes a lot more sense than having to go from right to left, right to left, right to left. Alright, so I'll quickly go through a lot of these and demonstrate them. So we'll start off with sideline position drills. We're going to take this free arm, the arm that's on the ground, run it out at a bit of an angle so our shoulder and bicep become a bit of a pillow for our head to rest on. From this position, this straight position, we'll pull the knees forward so the hips are flexed. Extend the top leg out, keeping the thighs together. Turn the toe down. Then raise and lower the leg. Raise and lower the leg. Again, we're going to do maybe 10 to 15, upwards of 20 repetitions. From here, we'll go straight back into complete straight line position with the body. Pull the toes towards each other. Lift and lower. Keeping that toe pointed down towards the ground. Just up to here is about enough. We don't need to swing up any higher. Just to here and back down. 10 to 15, upwards of 20. Make a fist into the ground, elbow out, pull the knee to the elbow. Again, 10 to 15. Next one, raise the leg and now knee to elbow again, keeping the foot elevated at the back. Alright, so that's 4 exercises, 10 to 15 repetitions from the sideline position. Now we'll roll over onto our back. Take your hands, slide them under the small of your back. Then from here, lift one foot up, use your heel as a guide, run it across the opposite leg, up and over the kneecap. So we're going to make circles around the knee using our heel as our guide. Relax your head back. Again, 10 to 15 repetitions per leg. Go clockwise and anti-clockwise. Again, a lot of these exercises are good, not just for the hips. This one getting your hip flexors and inner thigh, but they're also useful for general mobility. Alright, so now we'll flip over. We've gone from sideline onto our back. Now we'll go onto all fours. So hands down. Straight line with the arms here. Knee directly below the hip. Watch your back position. You don't want your back rounded. Nice and relaxed. Head neutral. From here, fire hydrant. Take the leg away from the body. 10 to 15 repetitions. Next one. We're going to do the circles, forward, tray leg circles, and then we'll go backwards. Small circles. Okay, with these ones we have to be careful, watch the position of the lumbar. Okay, so we had fire hydrant, tray leg circles forward, tray leg circles backwards. Now we're going to do like a hip extender or a leg raise. A lot of people would do these this way. Alright, but too much going on here in the low back. It's not good. So what we'll do is we'll go down into a plank position. So we'll keep the knees below the hips, come down into a plank position, head neutral. From here, extend one leg straight back, and then from here, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Okay? So just using the glutes and getting into the hamstrings. Make this a little more challenging. Take one of these fit loops or mini bands. Step in through. I made that look pretty. Alright, so what to do is, the leg that's not going to be on the ground, the knee side that's on the ground, put it through down on the ankle. The leg that you're going to be raising above the top of the knee, lower down on the quads. Okay, so from here, get back down into your plank position. And from here, lift up and down, up, down, up and down, up and down. Alright, so all the band is doing is adding a little bit of extra resistance, a little extra tension on the muscles. You can further progress this one, make it a lot harder, smaller range of motion but much more challenging. I learned this one from Nick Tomanello, nicktomanello.com. It's a great exercise variation. So, you're going to be in a plank position again, but instead of being here with the knee below the hip, you're going to actually sit right back, okay, so that your backside is almost touching your heel. And then from here, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. As you can see, I can only get my foot maybe 3-4 inches off the ground. Small range of motion, it really gets into that glute. A lot of people try and cheat in that. They'll start swinging the leg, or they'll start flexing, bending at the knee joint. Alright guys, so there you have it. A lot of useful, effective hip and glute based exercises that you can incorporate into your warm-ups. You can perform circuit style. You can do them at home, you can do them in the gym. You just need a little bit of space and body weight. That's it.